Thank you. Well, good morning. I first want to say that I have been fascinated by the various stories we've heard, the classes of the stained glass, the rich history that we have here at Christ Church. I've been a member of this church since 2013, but my history goes back to the late summer 1981. Mike and I were planning a wedding and living in Houston at the time, and although we really wanted to get married in the church there, it made more sense with all of our families here to marry here. So we put a call in to Father Joe DePaula, who told us to set up a meeting. So we did that. And he agreed to marry us. So on November 7th, 1981, Mike and I were married right here at this spot. And so it always just holds a special place in my heart. Father Joe also told us that we were the first wedding he had ever performed where the couple used hymns as their processional and their recessional. So that was, I guess, a really different thing. Fast forward to the summer of 2013, we made a difficult decision to move back to Temple to help care for elder parents. After we were settled in, we decided we needed to find a church family, and so we made a list of 3 churches. We went to the first church, and by the time we got outside on the sidewalk, we sort of knew it wasn't a good fit. So the second church that we came to was Christ Church. After the service, Father David Allwine and Father Mitch Tollett, you might probably remember him, came and welcomed us. And as we were visiting here in the aisle, a woman came up and started talking, and we were telling her that we had been married here. And she graciously said, "Oh, well, let me walk you around and show you the church," because it had changed drastically from when we had been in 1981. That woman was Renee Carberry, and Renee played a huge part in our being members of Christ Church. We never visited the third church that was on our list. As I thought about what I loved about Christ Church, that seemed pretty obvious. The people, the love of their community, the worship, the music, the beautiful sanctuary. I love the way we love Jesus. And then I began to think about what it is about Christ Church that leads me to give my time, my talents, and my financial support. The word that kept coming to me was opportunity. Christ Church gives us the freedom to be accepted as we are, and with all our wounds and scars and brokenness, and the opportunity to be healed by a God who loves us and a church family that cares about us greatly. We had the opportunity to learn and to teach with the offering of small groups, Bible studies, adult formation, children and youth programs, and other ministries. We had the choice to worship as we choose, right one or right two. Christ Church offers opportunity for ministries of all kinds. There is a ministry with your name on it just waiting for a resounding yes, I will serve. The altar guild, the choir, the ushers, and acolytes all need you. If you have questions about any of the ministries, ask anyone. They'll point you in the right direction. And if you have an idea for a ministry that we don't have, please speak up and mention that, because there's never a bad idea. Let Father Keith, the church officer, the vestry member, know. We are called to serve each other here at Christ Church and in our community at large. I can think of no better example than Deacon Becky. She's the heart of community ministry, but she can't do it alone. She needs us. We have a field ripe for the harvest right outside our church doors. Pray about what part we as a church might play in showing the love of Jesus to our neighbors. It would be wonderful if we could provide ministry and service to others at no cost. What a great thing it would be if we didn't have utilities and bills to pay and could put all resources into ministry. But unfortunately, that is not the reality. Economically, times are hard, and we all feel it. The church has financial responsibility, just as each of us has in our own households. During this stewardship season, please prayerfully consider what your pledge means to support this place that we call home. Every extra dollar and hour given will help sustain our ministries. Your ministerial and financial contribution is not only important for Christ Church, it plays an important part in your own life. Being a part of the church family can have its struggles, but the joys and strengths we gain from each other far outweigh those struggles. I am so grateful to be a part of this wonderful family of Christ. Yes, we have a beautiful sanctuary, but it is you, the people, who are Christ Church. Thank you for all you do to show God's love to one another and to our community, and thank you for your generosity.